Hello, I wanted to reply to you, and man, it makes me sad to see somebody that I was listening to for a little while. I was listening to his music, and I liked his music, but it's sad to see an incorrect teaching from a person that I liked, that I do like, and I know his intentions are good. I can discern that, but it's not. It makes people, it's incorrect teaching leads to incorrect understanding of the scriptures. A lukewarm, so it simply means the scriptures that he is talking about, the narrow way, the gate is narrow because it's Christ alone. It's not, he mentions something about who you are when you're alone. It's not, no, because first of all, every single one of us has something that we are struggling with. Everybody, whether it's our thoughts, whether it's an action, whether it's in our relationships, in our marriage, and whatever in our life, we all need to grow in some area in our life. It's not talking about our behavior. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So the narrow gate, that's Jesus. That's Christ alone, and resting in and trusting in his finished work alone. Okay. And the wide gate, that's religion. Okay. That's what those things are. So the tree of the knowledge of good and evil is, let me do a bunch of works. Let me do a bunch of good things so I can abstain from a bunch of evil. And that legalism is the sin in the garden. That's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The tree of life is Christ. He gives life. He gives salvation. And the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, that is talking about it's adding to the works, adding to the finished work of Christ, adding works to the gospel. It's doing. What do people that are religious do? What do religions do? What does Islam do? What does Mormonism do? What does Jehovah's Witnesses do? What does every other religion do? Good works, because they think that's what saves them and brings about salvation and makes God more pleased with them. No, Christ said it's done. He finished it on the cross. His work was enough. A lukewarm Christian, that is not an unbeliever or somebody that is not doing enough works, is not doing good enough. That is somebody that has lukewarm water. This is why context is important. Lukewarm water has no purpose. Hot water has purpose. Cold water has purpose. Okay. Lukewarm water has zero purpose. It feels like I don't like the feeling of lukewarm water. When we are not resting in the finished work of Christ, we will produce works of self-righteousness. God will work through us, and Christ will produce works through us and bear the fruit of the Spirit through us when we are resting. And then he can use us and have us to walk in the works that he has prepared for us. Otherwise, we are self-righteous. That's what it means.